Good morning and welcome to Kid News. I'm Tori. Today is Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. And we begin with a definite lack of elbow room for anyone who traveled over the holiday weekend. Transportation officials say this was the busiest Labor Day weekend ever. Whether by road or by air, folks got up and got away from it all, with an estimated 17 million people flying to their destinations. That's 8.5% more than last year. Despite that huge number, there were relatively few canceled flights, though quite a lot of delays. Apparently, travelers made it easier on themselves by planning ahead and getting an early start. This has been a record-breaking summer for air travel across the U.S., with the Transportation Safety Administration saying that its 10 busiest days since it started operating were all in this year. She's famous for her song Hello. Now famed pop singer Adele may be saying goodbye, at least for a while. At a concert a few days ago in Munich, Germany, she told her fans, "I have 10 shows to do, but after that, I will not see you for an incredibly long time, and I will hold you dear in my heart." She only added that she's extremely tired. Her last scheduled concerts are in Las Vegas in November. She's taken long breaks before. Each of her albums is named after her age at the time of their recording. Her most recent, 30, was released in 2021, 6 years after the release of 25. She may also want to spend some time with her new fiancé, Rich Paul, to whom she became engaged last month. And speaking of music, researchers in England say they found that performing classical music is particularly good for kids. They interviewed young musicians over many months and asked them questions about how playing concert hall pieces in orchestras and small groups affected them. Many said the music's difficulty helped them build life skills such as perseverance and empathy. Others stated that the music helped break down boundaries with others. Why did they look at classical music in the first place? According to the author, because it's a subject that hasn't been explored very much in schools. Ironically, though, the study's participants were all from Liverpool, home of the Beatles, who, you might be surprised to know, credit Johann Bach's Bourrée in E minor for inspiring their hit Blackbird, Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata for Because, and Vivaldi's The Four Seasons for Eleanor Rigby. Even though we spend a lot of time exploring outer space, new discoveries in our oceans are teaching us there's so much we don't know about our own planet. Case in point, 900 miles off the coast of Chile in the Southeast Pacific Ocean, scientists have found an underwater mountain range that's home to at least 20 previously unknown species of fish. Marine biologists identified what they believe to be first-of-their-kind sea urchins and starfish, a squat lobster, as well as something called a spaghetti monster. They also saw a rare species of octopus that's named Casper because it's a ghostly white color, and a squid that had only been studied from a few dead samples before. Believe it or not, only 26% of the ocean floor has been mapped in detail, meaning 74% remains a mystery. The WNBA is entering the final weeks of the playoffs race, and it's two rookies who are dominating the spotlight. Chicago Sky forward Angel Reese became the WNBA's single-season rebounding leader, passing retired superstar Sylvia Fowles. And Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark now holds the honor of being the first WNBA player ever to have back-to-back games in the regular season with at least 25 points and 10 assists. Their head-turning performances are also supercharging ticket sales and spurring a broader interest in the WNBA among sports fans. The playoffs begin on September 22nd. Still to come, the oldest known wine in history. But first, today's Kid News quiz. What famous pop star says she's taking a long leave of absence from performing? Adele. A certain kind of music has been found by researchers to build self-esteem, teamwork, and life lessons among young people. What kind of music is it? Classical. What percentage of the ocean floor has been mapped in detail? 26%. Name one of the two WNBA rookies making history with their record-breaking performance on the court. Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese. In today's Kid News Kicker, Wine is supposed to taste better as it ages. Well, this wine must be terrific. An excavation of a Roman tomb revealed the oldest sample of wine known to exist anywhere. It was buried with one of the 6 wealthy people as part of a funeral ritual nearly 2,000 years ago. It sat undisturbed until 2019. That's when workers were doing renovations to a modern-day house and uncovered the tomb while digging a trench. The wine is reddish-brown in color and has turned murky over time. Researchers ran a series of chemical tests to confirm it is indeed wine, but nobody has dared take a sip. And once again, hello to our teachers, Miss Malkus and the Tigers at Tesoro del Val in Valencia, California, Miss Hemman and her Tigers at Holy Trinity in Tampa, Florida, and Mrs. Murray and her Eagles at Belmont Central in Belmont, North Carolina. Thanks for listening. Please rate and review us wherever you get your podcasts. We'll see you back here for more Kid News tomorrow morning.